Flags, symbols of nations, identities, and history. They come in a myriad of colors, each with its own significance. But have you ever wondered why you so rarely see the color purple on national flags? To understand why purple is so rare on flags, we need to go back in time. In ancient civilizations, purple was deemed a color for only the royal and wealthy. But what made this color so exclusive? The answer lies in its production. Purple dye was made from the secretions of sea snails. It was incredibly labor-intensive and costly to produce. The primary producers of this dye were the Phoenicians of Tyre, a city in what is now Lebanon. Tyrian purple took thousands of tiny sea creatures to produce just 1 gram of dye, making purple fabric more valuable than even gold. Because of its steep cost, only the wealthiest could afford purple garments. Emperors, kings, and high-ranking officials wore purple to signify their status. This exclusivity persisted for centuries, even into the medieval and Renaissance periods. As time went on, the rarity of purple dye continued. So as nations began adopting flags to represent themselves, using a color so closely associated with extreme wealth and royalty was impractical and economically infeasible. Most countries simply couldn't afford to mass-produce with this expensive dye for their armies, naval fleets, and official buildings. They needed colors that were accessible and affordable for such mass production. Instead, red, blue, and white became the dominant colors for flags. They were not only more affordable, but more easily accessible. They could be derived from plants, minerals, and other readily available materials. Fast forward to the 19th century, the Industrial Revolution brought about significant changes, including the invention of synthetic dyes. In 1856, British chemist William Henry Perkin accidentally discovered the first synthetic dye, Movane, while trying to create a treatment for malaria. This discovery made purple dyes much more accessible and affordable. However, by this time, many countries had already established their national symbols and flags. Without the color purple, the palettes of national flags having already been well established. So, why didn't countries update their flags to include purple once the color became more accessible? The answer lies in the fact that flags are steeped in great tradition and symbolism. They carry the weight of history and identity. Changing an established national flag is a significant decision that is often avoided unless absolutely necessary. Flags are powerful symbols that convey a nation's identity, values, and history. The more commonly used colors, like red, white, blue, and green, are culturally significant and have symbolic meanings. Red often symbolizes bravery or revolution. White represents peace and purity, and blue can signify freedom or justice. These colors have been deeply embedded in cultural and national narratives. Purple, while symbolizing luxury and nobility, doesn't align as easily with the common themes nations want to express through their flags. Interestingly, there are a few exceptions, the most notable being the flag of Dominica, which includes a purple parrot. The Cicero parrot, a bird native to the island, is used to symbolize the island's wildlife and happens to be purple. The other being Nicaragua's flag, which has a rainbow that includes a purple stripe used to represent peace and unity among its people, as well as a bright future for the nation. So, why don't we see purple on flags more often? It's a blend of historical rarity, economic practicality, symbolic continuity, and the weight of tradition. While purple has always been a color of significance, its journey from rarity to modernity didn't quite fit the timeline of national flag development. Flags are more than just pieces of fabric. They are the embodiment of a nation's identity, values, and history. The colors chosen reflect a nation's values, struggles, and triumphs. Each color tells a story, and the absence of purple is a chapter in the tale of human civilization. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this dive into the history of flags and colors, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more.